What's going on, everyone? It's Dungeon here, and I'm coming back with another Elden Ring Beast Mode video. And today we're going to be going to the Tombsward Cave for episode 7.12 as part of my full walkthrough. Now, as far as loot goes, the Tombsward Cave has some golden runes, the Nomadic Warrior cookbook level 8, various types of crafting material, and after defeating the Miranda, the Blighted boss, you'll be rewarded with the Viridian Amber Medallion talisman. So, let me show you how to get there on the map, and if you already know, you can use the chapters down below to skip ahead. So, basically what you want to do is from the first step, right over here, you can follow the road all the way through the Gatefront Ruins, across the bridge, past the Bridge of Sacrifices, through the ravine, around real sharp right hand corner after getting up the ravine, follow the road across, and once you pass the once you start coming up the road over here, you'll actually see some there are a bunch of like rams and sheep and stuff, and you just take that area, come around here, and you can come to the Fourth Church of America. Now, some people might have missed the Tombsward Cave, and it's actually really easy to find from this side of Grace. It's actually just a drop down. It's right underneath, basically, this side of Grace. So it is right below me. Here it is. Alright, and here we go. So now we are here. I will say that I'm getting very tired of that, I don't even remember what they're called, but you can actually duplicate. You can duplicate remembrances over there. We'll do that later, but for right now, let's go ahead and get into the cave. Alright, so here we are in the Tombsward Cave. Make sure you hit the bonfire. For those of you who haven't been watching my series, make sure you have a lantern. A torch would work, but a lantern is better, especially since you're so close already to the merchant that sells it. Right over here, the isolated merchant. So very, very close. Make sure you grab that. I think it's 1,800 runes, so very cheap compared to what it gives you, because it allows you to be able to have both hands free, to have shields, swords, whatever, and you could still get illumination. So before we enter in, I'm going to go ahead and forewarn you, if you have frost weapons, that'd be really good, or something that can deal frost and something that can deal fire. Just so you guys don't have any problems with this this boss fight. Also, because there is poisoning going on in here, make sure that you have some way that you can deal with it. Whether you have like flame cleanse me, cure poison spell, or you might even have the ability to craft neutralizing boluses. So whatever your method is, make sure you have that before coming in. Alright, guys? So get some cave moss. Very, very good. You can actually, I think you use that to craft the boluses, right? Yeah, so it's always good to pick up those things. Now for me, because you have to go into the poison, I like to kill these guys with arrows. And I actually just ranked my arrows, my bows up, actually. Because, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get melee with this guy. Oh, boy. Alright. And there is, over here... Oh. Pressing the Dark Souls jump button. There we go. That's better. There's that... oh goodness, that poison bloom. Very, very good. You use those to craft a bunch of stuff, so like poison arrows and stuff like that. So all these flowers, make sure you grab those. They're useful. There we go. And if you need to take your time, the best thing is to not, like, don't let that poison meter get all the way up, alright? Ah. Alright, and if you do get poisoned, whatever you do, don't freak out. Just use that, whatever you needed to do, whatever your plan was to get rid of the poison, just take care of the enemies first, because the poison meter ticks slowly. So just take care of the enemies first, and then, you know, do your thing. And if you're watching this and you're doing what I'm doing, don't actually go in there yet. Take care of these enemies first, because there's a few things that I gotta tell you before you venture in. So, best to focus on one, and if you can get headshots, always better. It does more damage. Just like that. Alright, now, there are enemies up above you. They're like slime monsters. They will fall when you get into the right position. So, you need to move fast. Now, the other thing is, what you don't want to do in this is roll. If you roll, you'll get poison all over you, and then you will get poisoned. I guarantee it. The only thing that you can do to stop that is if you have soap, which I don't even think I have soap right now. You get it in the underground, which I think I gotta make a video on that. I don't think I've made any videos on the underground yet, really. So keep moving. There's a there it is. Slime monster. Don't feel like you need to kill these things. I just killed them just because. Otherwise, I kind of want to show you, but I wouldn't kill them normally. That's a something used for invasions and stuff like that. So get all those poison blooms, and once you get here, if you're not poisoned, you might want to take a minute and try to get that poison meter down as best you can before coming in here. Because once you come in here, you're probably going to get poisoned. So have your item ready to remove your poison status. And this is my recommendation. Come over this way first. And don't roll. Do not roll. Alright. We're going to aggro this guy so that we can fight him over here. Just like that. And we're not going to continue up here yet. What we're going to do is go around. We took a real hard left because there's more rats all the way down there. And in fact, sometimes they'll aggro when you go around and pick up that poison bloom. And this time they didn't, so that's okay. Now we're going to run over there. We're probably going to get poisoned. I'll be surprised if I don't get poisoned. Oh, look, I didn't get poisoned. How about that? That's cool. Alright, and there's the cookbook. Definitely want to have that cookbook. Actually, you know what? I don't even know. I think it gives us... I don't even remember what it gives us. I'm sure it's good. I try to get every single cookbook. I don't ever want to have to, like, be in a situation where I want to craft something that I know exists, and then but you don't have it because, you know, you didn't actually get the right cookbook. So, and there's a couple cookbooks in the underground that one in particular that allows you to make those arrows for the poison rot. Very, very, very good. Now, these flowers are particularly susceptible to frost and fire, so keep that in mind. I'm not really worried about them so much, more than I'm worried about getting poisoned, and I don't really want to deal with it. Maybe, you know, it's whatever, you know. When I jump down there, I probably won't care. But and you know, definitely make sure you have enough arrows if you're gonna do what I'm doing. All right, gotta have enough arrows. You don't want to run out. If you do, you could probably still craft some, so it's not a huge deal. Oh, what they dropping? Poison darts. Oh, that's an actual drop in this area. Poison darts. Alright, but you can craft those with those poison blooms also. So this is where we, the main room that we went to, but we went through that little cavern over there. So let's go down to the boss, which is right here. Okay, like I said, this boss fight, you'll want to have fire and maybe even frost. And if you're going to use frost and fire, both of them, you want to proc frost first because it'll make them take more damage for the whole rest of the fight pretty much. So now the other thing I want to do, actually before I get started, I want to put Flame Blade on. Oh, I think I might still have let me take a look. Oh yeah, I still have the Sacred Blade. So let me go ahead and get into this boss fight. I'll be fine. For you guys, make sure that you have oh, I don't have enough. Alright, hold up. I gotta get my summon going here. Alright, now let me go ahead and get this again. Alright, so the good news is that all the enemies are in one area. So, and like I said, the poison don't really matter. And let's see how this does. I don't know. I don't really haven't used this spell very often. Oh yeah, that was good. So, once you get done with the fight, if you're not gonna warp all the way back, make sure that you cleanse yourself. And if you use this, you'll still be poisoned when you go back. So keep that in mind. Don't kill yourself and not really realize why that's happening. So that's pretty much it. The Viridian. Let's take a look at the talisman that you get before I part ways with everyone here. So this is the one that you get. It raises maximum stamina. Pretty okay. There's better things out there for you guys, but that's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys for watching as always. Bye everyone.